Welcome, 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 guys. So another Tea Time Friday League racing. This is season 2, round 11 here at the Hungarian Grand Prix. So today I am joined again by the amazing Curly. Curly, are you there, mate?
I am, mate, indeed. Hello, guys, and welcome. I've done. By the way, they're in. I think, but I see Singh come in. So
Yeah, I
he's
see.
in.
Yeah, so it means the invites to go out. It's
Yep.
fantastic. So tell me, Curly, what do you feel about the Hungarian track here?
I actually am a 50-50 on it. It's not a good one for me, and it's not a bad one. So I'm 50-50. Obviously it's one of those tracks. It's tight to overtake. It's got, is it one or two DRS?
It's got
One or two.
it's one DRS zone, but it's split into
Yes.
two sections.
Yes, it is. Yes. Can I just say, by the way, it's Pyro is making his debut tonight, isn't he?
Oh, great
It's
news! We
Pyro.
do. It's Pyro. Do you want to say something?
Actually, go on.
So when you hear Pyro, oh, we've got a spinneroonie for Max Bowen.
I
Oh,
actually commentate on Pyro in another league.
oh, do you?
Yes,
So
I do.
how good does he go on? Be completely honest.
Honestly, on his day, he can actually be really good. Oh, and there's another one. McLaren, no, it's Flea. Flea's hit the boards. He's hit the meter boards. Oh, and he's gone again. Oh, no, that's not Flea, actually. It's
No, that's Max
Max.
Bowen. So
It's Max, yeah.
Max needs to calm down with those back tires because they'll be red hot,
Yeah.
really. So they'll be slipping all over
Yeah.
the place.
Another thing with Pyro as well is his internet. That's the only thing that lets him down.
Oh no.
Is his internet. Yep. And yeah, Max, you need to let your tyres calm down, dude.
Right.
But yeah, no, on this day he can be really, really good. But the only thing that does let him down is his internet. That is it.
Oh really?
So yes, Valo is out. Where? I don't know. But yeah, as we were saying, as I know you think the best overtaking point is turns 2. Is it into 3?
Yeah, I think basically the overtaking here is up to if you don't get them down the straight, turn 2 is the next best one, because if you get a good exit through turn 1 and 1A, then you oh, Max. Right, I was on board with Max then. After these few spins, I was watching carefully what he's doing, and he's
Yep.
done it. Basically, I'll go through it. This is my pet hate with this. People coming into the pit lane are way too quick and not turning quick enough, and they go off track, and then they end up stopping, reversing, gun, and then trying to get back onto it. It happened to me yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday, someone reversed in front of me while I was about to start my flying lap. Absolutely destroyed my start, but. And again, I can't really complain. I crashed out after setting a lap.
Shiru's retired. But I don't know if these have actually got quali bans.
I'm not too sure myself either, but I think these are actually reserve drivers.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah, for that. So then we've got Valio has left the session. So yeah, could be.
connection issue, or
Yeah.
or basically he could be retired, just left the session because he's retired, so he'll be sitting waiting. Right. Before we go any further, I'm going to do something. I'm going to make sure it's done first off. Velo just exploded on the chat. I'm not too sure exactly who that's directed to.
Sorry, DXT Matty has just put in original poll at the moment with a 1:14.9.
That's a great time there.
1:14.911 because Saber has done the 1:14.961.
Yeah, 500ths between the two of them.
Yeah.
It's fantastic to see. I do love it when it's a bit close now.
Oh yes.
Bear with me while I am looking for the standings. The PlayStation standings. That's what I'm looking for. Right now. Okay, here we go. So out in front is DXT Anthony in the AlphaTauri with 139 points. DXT Matty in second with the Alfa Romeo on 109. We've got Amir with the Renault with 92. We've got DXT Herbo in the AlphaTauri with 76. Followed very closely behind by Veloce in the Racing Point with 75. Freedom in the Haas with 65. We've got DXT Kingsholm in the McLaren with 55. Non-Human in the Ferrari with 53, and then Flea with the McLaren with 48. We have Leo Synthroid in the Ferrari with 36. DXT Nevo in the Racing Point with 33. We've got Dara Smith Rocchio in the Mercedes with 26. El Stefano in the Red Bull with 22. We've got Tim VD Shop Pop, whatever, however you pronounce it. I do apologise for blatantly murdering your name. In the Williams with 14 points, we have Taylor McKenzie in the Mercedes with 9. Tierney Matty in the Haas with 5. We've got Speedy with the Renault with 4, and Tim, last of the point scorers, in the Red Bull with 1, and Amar in the Alfa Romeo with 0 points because his debut last week, he got totally mullered. We still have an available slot there for a Williams, by the looks of it.
Well, but I did send Veloce an invite.
But you sent to Veloce an invite. That's all you can do. It's up to him to take that invite in.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I've got to quickly go through the constructors, and then we'll run back onto what's going on the track. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got the AlphaTauri stomping ahead with 215 points. Mercedes with 156. Alfa Romeo with 119. Racing Point with 108. McLaren 103. Renault 97. Ferrari 89. Haas 70. Williams 40. And Red Bull with 29. Go on, Kelly, what was you going to say, my friend?
I was actually just going to say, hey, Pyro, because you just put on my channel, but I was going to write to him instead. But it's fine.
Oh, no worries.
Carry on. And Pyro's left again. See, that's the thing. That's the only thing that does let him down is the internet.
See, I will be completely honest. Internet issues do cause a lot of hassle, especially on a league that runs with no ghosting. Ghosting ruined my race on Wednesday.
Saber's just gone purple in the first sector.
Yeah, I'm on board with Saber, so I'm hoping for a good lap from him. But yeah, it was ghosting. I'd rather have ghosting off, because when it's on, it still puts you off. If you get me, when it's if it's on, then it's there can't be an issue. We've got Izzy saying good evening. Good evening, Izzy. Thank you for joining us. It's great to see you.
Izzy.
Right, I'll tell you what. Let's find someone who is on an out lap, because I'm going to do my usual lap rundown.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I'm going to quickly run through the times. As we'll jump on with DXT Matty for the lap rundown, as he is on an out lap. So we've got Freedom in pole with 1:14.4. Oh, Jack Saber with a 1:13.8. A nice time there from Jake, sorry. So yeah, Freedom's down in second with 1:14.4. DXT Matty 1:14.9. DXT Anthony with a 1:15.1. Cons with 1:15.5. TNE Matty with a 1:16.3. Jobito or Jobetto. DXT Hobo jumps into third with a 1:14.7. Where was this yesterday then, Hobo? Absolutely got battered last week, yesterday, with times, but now you've done an absolutely fantastic one.
Am I blind, or are we missing Kingsholm tonight as well?
You're not blind. You are not blind. So we've got, where was I? We've got Cons 1:15.5, TNE Matty 1:16.3, 7th, Gebetto in 8th, and Tim in 9th at the moment with a 1:16.8, but drops down to 10th because Speedy gets a 1:16.0. Flea in 11th, oh my goodness. Everyone's just jumping in, that's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
I've missed the start with the lap rundown with DXT Matty, but it doesn't matter, we'll find someone else in a moment.
I've got Matty G saying hello, gents. So,
hello, Matty. Oh, Matty, on your stream, not coming over to my stream. Typical.
Mate, he's always on my. Every time I stream, he always comes in.
Yeah, he always pops in. He always pops in and says hello, man. I'll give him that.
He always comes in.
I do appreciate Matty's effort. Matty's effort for both sides of the stream, which is great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump on board with It's Pyro. Hopefully he doesn't leave the session halfway around. Let's get rid of everything as we do a lap rundown of the Hungarian Grand Prix. So here we go. As we're thundering down to turn 1. Turn 1 is a sharp hairpin going into the second part of the DRS zone around 1B. Or 1A, depending on how you really want to say it. Around turn 2 here, watch this, because the exit, you've got to get midpoint exit to give you a nice run out for turn 3. A nice uphill climb here to turn 4. Turn 4 is that corner where everybody tends to go wide. Luckily for our gent here, he's done really well. Round turn 5, watch that inside curve because it does spin you for 6. On to turn 6 and 7 here, this chicane. This is the lead of the flow. So the flow, you've got to get turn 8 here and turn 9 following up. You've got to get it absolutely spot on. Apex, got to be hit. Entry, exit, all 100%. Around turn 10 and now turn 11. Watch out for the extreme line out there. You can invalidate quite easily there. Around turn 12, slowing right down as you hit the coming up to the double hairpins of turn 13. And then on to turn 14. Now I've got a problem with turn 14's pit entry. Like I said earlier, people just coming into pit entry too fast, and that's a 1:13.8 for that's a nice time from Pyro.
I tell you another thing. Go carry on.
I hate that entry. That entry coming in. If you miss it, you got to carry on. Now,
yes,
I'm gonna tell everybody now. If I see someone else missing that pit entry, cutting over and going onto the track, and then deciding to come back, I'm going to report you because it's dangerous. It ruins people's laps, and you're not following etiquette. You're not slowing yourself enough to control your car around that corner.
Exactly. So right, 3 things. Obviously, Singh has just done a banker lap of 1:14.6. Obviously, he said last week he didn't like this track, didn't he? If you remember rightly, on the interviews, he said he didn't like this track.
Yeah.
Also, Matt, he said he's not joining your stream because of the incident last week. Laughing face.
Which incident last week? The one where I avoided the incident last week, was it? Or are you talking about the little incident we had yesterday?
I don't want to know. That's too easy.
To be honest, I did apologise to Matty. I don't know what exactly happened. We were having a wheel-to-wheel battle. He was on basically the inside of turn 13, which becomes the outside of turn 14, and our wheels kind of clanged together. And I don't know whether I squeezed them a bit too much and knocked them off track, or whether it was just we both headed into the same go for the same spot.
Another thing I just remembered about Pyro, he's actually was invited into the URL league as well.
I've heard so much about the URL league. It's meant to be really good, but then I've heard that the incident level is so high there.
Oh, Freedom took a spin. Is it that curb? Is it that inside curb?
Oh man, I just come off Freedom. I missed it. I wanted to start singing.
No, is it the inside curb? He's safe. He's fine. But it looked like he's at the inside curb. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't believe I missed that. Right. Non-humans coming up to it now. Does he do the same thing? Oh, pretty much near enough. He's same corner. He just goes off. Reset a track. You absolutely. Oh, you know the rules. Non-human.
And hydrated. Pyro, thank you. Yeah.
Hydrate. I'll hydrate as well.
Yeah, there you go. Obviously, they got their whirly points to do, and they need to hydrate. So yeah, Coke Zero.
That's not really hydrating, is it?
Well, that's what I got.
To be honest, I've got Iron Brew, so that's not really much better. although the story behind Iron Brew, it was designed by a. Oh, you know what? That's fair enough. A lot of people. It is a bit like Marmite when it comes to drinks. People either love it or they hate it. But the Iron Brew itself came from a bar in Glasgow on the banks of the Clyde. This pub was watching accidents happen left, right, and centre because the water was never really good, Joe, for people to drink back at that time. And then people were drinking beer while working to keep hydrated. Obviously, accidents will happen because these workers were getting so drunk through the day that they were, accidents will happen. So this pub made iron brew. So it's actually is designed to quench your thirst. Maybe not as good as water, but that's the best they can do, considering what they had to do to clean the water out. Yeah. So yeah, there's a little backstory of Iron Brew. So if anybody says Iron Brew is terrible, it's better. Oh, Veloce's joined.
Veloce, joined.
Boy.
Speedy has moved up to third.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's do a lap. Let's do a rundown dead quick. So we've got Jake Saber with 113.8. Pyro 138.8, so he's only 15 thousandths behind Jake. Speedy 113.86, that's 4 thousandths behind. These top three are so close, it's brilliant.
Yep.
Freedom 114.4, Non-Human 114.4, DXT Matty 114.6, Amar 114.6. Can I tell you something? I'm expecting him to go a lot quicker. DXT Herbo 114.7. Dixie Anthony 115.1, Cons 115.9, and Tim in 11th with 116.3. TNE Matty with a 116.3. Jabetto 116.6, Flea 116.9, Max Bowen 117.0, Leo 117.3, and we've got Veloci who still needs to set a lap. I don't think he's got time to set a lap really. I really don't.
Just put in a quicker time of 113.411.
That's a fantastic. You know, it was oh yes, so close. But what he's done really is that gap. Those top three are within a second. The fourth one is out of that second by 3 thousandths.
Yeah,
it annoys me when you get a driver that's so fast compared to everybody else.
I'm just hoping Pyro's internet stays for the whole race.
Oh please do, because I want to see. Oh, Jake goes squiggly. Oh, he's spinning around. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Oh, you know what? I tell you what, I can't wait to get my stream deck sorted. That would be played. Any song with a bit of spinning. That'll be that'll be getting played.
Yeah, well, I say now, like if they go spinning, even on a solo comms, I say they've done a spinneroonie.
See, Spinneroonie, Mr. Booker T driving the car because that's his favourite move, wasn't it?
Yeah, Spinneroonie.
Needs some Sedona. What's Sedona, is he? Sedona? I don't know. I don't know what Sedona is.
I don't know what Sedona is.
Yeah, we've got Harvey go.
She on something, Sedona?
Sedona. I'm pronouncing it Sedona, but I'm not too sure. And Amar's actually had a bit of a spin by the looks of it. He's lost a big chunk of wing. So we are coming to the end of our qualifying session. We haven't seen much changes really. So we've got Jake, Pyro, Speedy, top three. Freedom, Non-Human, the two brothers. Matty. So we've got a DXT train here. We've got DXT Matty, DXT Singh, and DXT Herbo. Excuse my hiccups. Breaking that chain is TNE Matty. And then we go back to DXT Anthony, and then Cons in 11th. Flea 12th. Yeah.
No. Sorry, this is more important. Go for it. Flea 12th. And Tim 13th.
Yeah, I'm the 13th. And I've just seen something come up then. There's like
oh right, okay.
So Gioberto in 14th. Gioberto being a reserve driver for El Stefano. So it'll be quite interesting to see Max Bowen reserving for King's Home.
King's Home, yeah. Go for it.
I tell you what, you literally watched Amar spin. Can I tell you something? My eyes went down. I was sorting head out, and I took my eyes away from the screen, and Amar spun.
Oh, Max Bowen's actually got a 5 pace penalty grid.
Ooh.
Wonder if that's to do with the pit lane incident.
That might have been. It might have been to do with an incident or something, or cutting corners or something. But no, it's that thing. What the pit lane entry? I think is my pet hate of Hungary, because someone ruined my lap, and that's why it's a pet hate of mine. But so we've got. I think we've got Amar who's starting off on the mediums. Great choice. He's the only driver in the top 10 to go for the to put a time under mediums. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why he's only got a 114.6, because you can take a second off easily by sticking a set of softs on.
Matty G's actually said, I think that's meant to be but a bit of a 50-50 racing incident.
Oh, was it Amar that spun? I thought, oh, you know what, I tell you what, I must be blind. I think I caught
I'm
Amar
not sure whether
spinning.
that was to do with you two or not. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I just read here that Avi so basically went, no, it was the spin you was where I sung. So it was Amar that I saw spin, not Freedom. Oh, so it's I tell you what, my eyes. I wanted to be on board with Freedom, but I was on board with Amar when I spun. Oh my goodness.
Right.
I do apologise, guys. It's been a long day. I've been out in the sun most of the day. So a bit of heat exhaustion is going to my head. You know, I'll tell you what, it's not gonna be helpful, because tomorrow I'm gonna be pretty much doing the same thing, and then I'm gonna Sunday I'm gonna be sticking the pool out. So get the paddling pool out for me and Toby to sit in while watching the race. That is my plan for Sunday.
Nice.
Right, so we are in the formation of 35 laps of Hungary. Right. Question.
I think it's actually first, sorry to interrupt. I think it's actually the first comms I've actually done on Hungary.
Is it? Is it?
I know jack. Excuse my language, but I know jack shit about Hungary.
Oh, get reading up, my friend. Get reading up. So we got. Oh, Izzy asking how's Toby doing? Toby's doing fantastic. Right now he's passed out. I've cut his naps out in the afternoon, so he was absolutely fast asleep by 8:30. So that was brilliant. I don't know. I reckon he's gonna wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but that won't bother me. I'll just stick on Zootropolis or Disney Cars, and he'll be fine. Or stick on the F1 practice, and I can go back to sleep. Just like stick him in my bed and go, like, yeah, just watch that sun. I'll go back to sleep.
Daddy can go back to sleep.
It's Saturday, so what'll probably happen is like I'll probably end up getting up, making breakfast, and then we'll sit out in the garden playing football or hockey or something. Apparently Izzy's got some news for us.
Izzy
got some news for you.
Not to tell anyone. No, I'm not going to say what
I'm
going to say.
Oh, wait, sorry. Lexi said Izzy got some news for you. Sorry. Lexi's got some news for Izzy. I thought Lexi was telling me that Izzy's got news for me. I was like, what? Please share. But no, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah. If it's girls' business, then it's girls' business, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you know, your ladies have your ladies' chats that basically talk about how shit men are in bed and all that kind of stuff. But that kind of thing. So yeah, I can understand that. So yeah, if you telling us about like basically how hobos say 2 pumps and a squirt, so we kind of already knew that. We already know.
So quickly, Pyro said 1-2 Williams unrealistic.
Hold it! Don't say unrealistic. Jump in, say
back in the day, it wasn't.
It wasn't back in the day.
He's only a teenager, so you know what I mean. He doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't. He can never remember when Williams was good.
No, he wasn't even born. But it's all down to you now, Gaz.
Oh, here we go. As everybody's gearing up, ready, you can hear the engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. They're out and go, go, go. Right, I do not like this view that they're giving us, but here we go with our drivers all over the place.
I was seeing starting at the back.
I have no idea, but I'm trying to flick through. Oh, we go. Obviously, time screens go up and down everywhere, but it looks like it's.
Oh, there's wings going everywhere. Wings are going everywhere.
And there's a spin.
Oh, and it's the Ferrari and also DXT TNE Matty. Sorry, TNE Matty has lost his wing completely.
So we've got a penalty for Singh. Leo's got a penalty. Sharu's got a penalty. Gebetto's got a penalty, and Tim's got a penalty. Speedy's got a penalty. This is... Right, okay. Obviously, we have no idea what's going on. Virtual safety car, there's a few people with damages. And it's all because, like, Joe, I'm watching the front there, Joe, trying to get onto the Williams, watching how they progress through. You see a spin of a car, and you can't exactly jump from front to back dead quick.
No, you can't. But Kenny Matty has lost his wing completely. Leo's lost right side of his wing, the right side. Ding has, they've got a penalty. I can't see any damage on him.
So yeah, it's no, I can't see any penalty, anything on.
Can't look for the guys who's got penalties, any damage anywhere.
No, I can't. It's even the ones like so we've got Veloce who's got a bit of damage on. Sharu hasn't.
And Tim is going in the pits, so obviously she's got it's a she, isn't it, and Tim?
And Tim, yeah, and Tim.
Yeah.
Anne is from Netherlands.
That's El Stefano's sister.
It's El Stefano's sister, yeah. Also, she plays hockey. I'm still trying to find out what hockey team she plays for. Because I'll be honest, my idea would be to get international friendlies going between.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Because like I know my team. I could get a team of 14 lads who will go, yeah. We'll go over to Netherlands and have a bit of a booze up. But yeah, what was you saying?
The climate at the moment is a bit difficult.
Yeah, obviously. But...
boards are mucking up again, I think. What's going on? Oh no, because Speedy's just gone. Speedy took a spin.
I don't know. I
Did you see
really
the ball
don't.
then? All of the green and Speedy went down. But Velo has overtook Cons as well.
But like, what I'm thinking, Dixie Hobo has obviously got involved in an incident somewhere because there's a 22.5 gap between him and Sharu. Now Sharu started right near the back, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So it's like obviously Hobo's jumped into the pit at some point to get that wing, but this is.
I was just getting it.
Max
got Sharu and Max Brown.
Yeah, Sharu's got no damage. Max Bowen has spun out at 10-1. Now,
Pyro's picked up a 3-second penalty.
Here we go, right. Okay, so now people who know this track will not know. Oh, wait, there's a blue car. There's
it's
Gilberto.
That was close.
That was very close.
That was close.
I think Max is going to have to change his shorts.
Yeah, right. Oh man. I bet his bloody ass cheeks were twitching then, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness. If that was real life, I swear, Dan, I'd vomit. I would have vomited. When it's real life, you're like, when I seen the Grosjean incident, I had this sudden urge to want to be sick. Do you get me?
I'm coming up to that now on Drive to Survive. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be mad to see it.
But I don't know, the thing is like, if going about Grosjean's incident, now. It's the way he describes it, and people think it's absolutely crazy, but it's so realistic when things look when it looks like it's the end of your time. Things change in your mind. You become a bit calmer. Your body mind takes over. You think calmer. Everything goes slower.
Yep.
So your mind process can work a little bit better.
Is he racing an IndyCar now, or is he actually...
Yeah, it's it begins with a D. Right. There's a Doms, I think it is, or something like that. There's a team, an Indy team. But he's also been given a chance to drive the 2018 Mercedes for a test.
Oh, okay.
Right, basically because the thing is that, right, after a major incident, you've got to prove that you can drive an F1 car to either be an F1 reserve driver again or an F1 full-time driver. So Mercedes has given them the opportunity to do it.
That's
Mercedes who had nothing really to do with Grosjean. Well, look, take our car.
Yeah.
Come down to Brackley. We'll do a seat fit for you and take it out. And it was leaked. The information for it was leaked because I think it was Drive to Survive. actually released. Joe, when Tamer said, "Oh, we've got to do this, and then we're going to Brackley to do Grosjean's C-fit."
Sorry, we've got Speedy trying to go for the overtake on Hobo. He's going to try and go around turn 1 on the outside now of Hobo. Is he going to get it? Yes, he has. He's got it.
Well,
he's got Hobo around the outside.
Okay. Now I've just kind of like I was skipping down to come and see what was going on, and my screen looked like it is someone between Cons, Shrew, and Velo. There might have been a bit of contact. I don't think it was major contact because no, there's like no, I don't think it was major contact because they've all still got the wings. But it just looked like there was a little bit of a shunt. But thankfully nothing has come to that.
Oh no, it's
DXT Anthony's got in the pits. Right.
Yeah. Sorry, so, mate, yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, it was just the fact that, like, Joe, I don't like the fact that it's been released, if you know what I mean. I think that should have been done in private, because...
Yeah, it should have been.
But, like, Freedom's gone really slow. I don't understand. Freedom is going really, really slow through turn 1, and I don't understand why. He was right behind Pyro, and then all of a sudden, it just Joe, the gap just opened up. And Speed's got a 3-second time penalty now. These front drivers here right at the moment, you've got Jake, who seems to be like Joe, handling everything quite well. Slows down a little bit going through turn 6 and 7, but everything else is doing quite well. Pyro looks like he's handling everything quite well. He's got a nice flow. He rides the curbs a bit too much, so I'm going to expect a few more penalties heading this direction. Freedom, apart from going really slow for turn 1, I think he's doing quite well there. He's got his brother, a non-human.
That's his brother, is it?
Yeah. Who slides it away? No, that was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Lose the back end, handles it.
I'm hoping I've got that. I've clipped that, and I'm hoping it's got it, because that was brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. It just looks so smooth, doesn't it? So we've got a wheel-to-wheel battle between Velo and DXT Matter. Both drivers did manage to jump non-human while he went for his Tokyo drifting.
I'm putting that on the. If there's somewhere I can put that on the TeaTime.
Right, I've saved that clip anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip it, and then I'm going to send it into I'll send it in. I'll put it on my YouTube and I'll send it in so people can have a little watch of that. Yeah. But that's it. Yeah, thanks Izzy for telling me that I need to clip that.
Yeah, I clipped it as well. It's brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. We spotted one the other day. Somebody in the Racing Point had a slide out and caught it very well, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. So we've
got to be a slide of the day. So sector 2, we have got. It's
Max Bowen. Bowen spun and he's lost a bit of front wing.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to take it easy now. He's letting cars past him, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
We've got Amar, who's sitting in 14th at the moment.
Oh, we've got Habo and Gebetto here.
Oh no, Amar! Oh, he
lost it.
He's spun at 10-9. Managed to drive away from it, but that's right. It's like, what's another? We need another spinning song, really, because I just can't keep singing the same song over and over. Tell you what, anybody viewing this, think of any songs that we relate to spinning. Or like, I'm spinning around, move out of my way. There we go.
Shiraz picked up a 3-second penalty.
He's like, how did he survive that? It's a bar. He can survive anything.
I didn't see that one, so.
Oh, mate.
He's actually now going into the pits. He did. I remember him saying last week this is not one of his favourite tracks. Cons has left a server, so obviously he has got issues.
Connection issues. Still on track at the moment, so hopefully he'll be able to jump back in soon. Now I'm just on board of Velo at the moment, who is just scrambling all over the back of the gearbox of Freedom here. Now he's definitely got to have the run in. I hate this view. Why'd you give me this view, Codemasters?
That side on.
Oh, it's like It's not even camera pod. It's underneath the camera pod. So all you've got is the halo.
Yeah.
Absolutely ruins it.
I'm watching Veloce trying to get watch past Con's AI. He was struggling, but he got it in the end.
Yeah, it's difficult to pass the game past it. And the worst thing about it is the AI do not follow team orders.
No.
They really don't. They'll battle you right to the end. Even sorry.
Oh, that Pyro just had a glitch. Was there someone retiring in the pit somewhere, or was that was sector 3?
I have no idea. We've got Tim who's jumped into the pits.
Two Williams having a good bit of it. Good battle here in Pyro and Jake, and there could be catching Flea rather soon.
Ooh. So yeah, Jake is just on that. He's on the cusp of the DRS distance. So you need to keep within that to make the most advantage. But like my strategy yesterday was medium to hards. Now I kind of followed. Me and Hobo jumped in early for the medium.
Boto spun.
Oh no!
Yep, it's fine. No damage or nothing.
Whereabouts did he spin?
Turn 1, I think it was.
So he's about to be lapped by the front runners.
Yep.
It's like obviously Gibetto.
Oh, and Max Bowen again. And he's reset the track.
Oh no, Max!
Just as a Red Bull's gone past him as well. And also that Singh. I think Singh as well.
Singh's got past him.
And Tim. He's reset track and just had to retake track, and Tim literally just passed him.
Oh, see that if the thing is, like, obviously we've caught 2 people now. Now resetting to track, which is absolutely disgraceful. It's not like it's something that it's common. You get what I mean? It's not like it's not like it's track limits or anything like it happens a lot. Everybody's warned. Do not reset to track. It's realistic.
Exactly.
It's a pity that there isn't the option to remove that as an option.
Yeah, exactly. There should be. Oh, what's this? A Mercedes going past. Who's a Mercedes? Oh, that's going to be Valio, isn't it? It's Pies lapping.
Yeah.
But now you've got Pyro and Flea here. Flea, sorry. Gaz.
Yeah, it's like I do apologise that I've just got about to say something at the same time there, but like, yeah. Now, Velo, who is lapped a few of the drivers already. He is quick, but what I'm thinking is like, Joe, you got drivers such as Amar who really shouldn't be sitting there in 17th.
No.
Who's like, I'll be honest, he's such a patient driver. He's so respectful. Now I've had Amar all over the back of me at one point in a race, and I know Amar. I was like, right, I'm going to let him past, but he is so respectful to the slower driver. Yep. He gives them a chance, if you get me, to battle. Yes. Now I think what he's done there is because obviously he is a lot quicker than Anne is. No disrespect to Anne, but Amar is on another level when it comes to speed.
Yeah. Yes.
So obviously he's gonna I'm not gonna put her under pressure. I'm not gonna ruin her race. I'm gonna give her time. I'm gonna overtake when it is safe to do so. Okay.
Yep.
And this is what this has done now. Is it's pushed him back. He's been lapped by Velo, so now he's gonna have to overtake Velo twice to win.
Yep. Because that race that I was in on the Thursday, obviously we were in a chat party together.
Yeah.
Obviously, I knew he was faster than me, and he said, "No, let's have a race." I was like, "There's no race." He knew he was faster than me. He said, "No, let's have a race." Like, there's no race there.
But the thing, what you get with Amar is exactly what you want from a better driver.
Yeah.
He's so good at coaching. Yeah, he's so good. He said to me, "Oh, try this or try that." At times, I've seen you went wide that corner. Why didn't you try this? And that, and he's really good. He's really good at giving I wouldn't say the less talented drivers the opportunities to improve.
You.
Yeah. So just having a look at the year. We've got at the moment. I think our nearest battle is Freedom, Matty, and non-human.
I was saying, I was looking at what I'm on, because you have also got Speedy could catch up with that as well.
Okay, so
Possibly.
now Velo and Sharu still haven't pitted yet.
Haven't they?
No, they haven't pitted yet. They're on the hard tyres. I think they started on the hard tyres.
Ooh, yeah, they have. Yeah.
So basically, they're going.
That's going to be Max again, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got. So Jake is leading the pit stop strategy, followed by Pyro. So the two Williams drivers could get a Williams 1-2. Flea still hasn't pitted. He's on at 5th. Now the good thing about the starting on the hards at Hungary, it's a track that not many people can pass.
Yeah.
But it's like, so the hard, you only have to worry about the start finish straight, probably from turn 1 to turn 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because to be honest, if you make a pass between turn 3 and 4, which is quite long, it's going to cause an accident at turn 4.
Yes, it is, definitely.
So it's one of those things you've got to kind of like look out for that. And it's just so the hard tyres can do well. Now I think I got 22 laps out of 23 laps out of the hard tyres.
Right.
And I know, and they were only on like 35% at the end of the
wow.
at the end of that.
Is that all?
That was it. The hard,
so you could have gone a bit more, and you could have gone a little bit more then. Just put.
Oh no! I started on
Oh,
me. I started on me.
He's going for an overtake on Flea. He's on the inside.
It's Dixie Anthony's all the way. A little bit of a squeezing on the exit. Oh.
See, I don't like this. You go into turn 1, the camera angle is like literally on the other side turn 1. You can't see what's going on.
Well, from my view, what I just seen then, that might be up for investigation by the looks of it, because Flea could say that Dixie Anthony squeezed them and forced him to get a penalty, because he picked up a penalty then for exceeding track limits. So it's on that corner, so it's difficult. They were close together. Obviously, from our view, we can't say 100%, but that could be something that comes up. But Flea, I'll be honest, I'm not too sure whether Flea is. If that penalty is something that's going to change him from a points winning position to a non-points winning position, or that, he may put it in to see if he can get those 3 seconds removed.
Yeah.
But what he needs to do now is go make sure he's got a squeaky clean race and no more warnings to get that taken off him.
But penalties, Vela and Shrew, 9 and 8 seconds each.
Sorry?
Penalties, Velo and Shrew, they got 9 and 8 seconds. Vela 9, Shrew 8.
So the 8-second one, that is the collision one, and the exceeding track limits. So really, in our respect, we could say 3 seconds, because that 5 seconds could be taken off him if he doesn't serve it in the pits.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's the issue. I would love to see an option where you can say no to serving a penalty in the pits.
Yeah, where you can just basically have it taken off at the end of the race.
Yeah. So you could go in and go, no, I'm gonna have it take off the race, because that way then you can say actually no, I don't want I want to appeal against that, so I want to keep it.
Yeah. It's like where you sort of like when you're going for a wing change, the moment you have to change your tyres, why can't we just go in for a wing change rather than changing tyres? If you're going for, say like you go in to change your tyres, you come out, have a damaged wing, you're on fresh tyres, and you have to go in again, change to another set of fresh tyres.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just...
I completely agree with you on that. But then, how many times do you see people going in for a wing change and not change their tyres in real life? They normally do. I honestly think there is a rule out there saying that every time you go into a pit, unless it's a drive-through, you've got to change tyres. Oh.
And so is Max.
Are they both crashed out?
I don't know.
No, they're both retired on track.
Right. Oh, Cherie's picked up another 3 seconds. So at the moment, you could be right with Williams 1-2 here.
Yep. I think those two, Gebetto and Max Bowen, may have retired in the pits, and the game has sent the cars back out to retire on track.
Yeah.
That's happened quite a lot recently with the latest updates. So we're going to take it as that.
So it'd be good for Pyro on his debut to get a top 2. That'd be really good.
Well, absolutely brilliant. It would be fantastic, but then you've got to think that we're only 17 laps in.
That's it, yeah.
People have picked up penalties. These penalties are going to start climbing.
Yes, they are.
Right. So, quick question, Kelly. Obviously, because we are going into the second race of the F1 calendar in real life. Let's go. Imola. Right. Now, first of all, how do you feel about the Imola circuit?
It was used last season as well, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
Yes, it was. It's the one where George Russell crashed out when he was in a point scoring position.
Yeah, he sat on the side of the track, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, there is something going on here. It's Singh, he went wide there. We'll get back to you in a tick. I think that was to do with Singh. Neo in the pits. That's it, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, if I remember rightly, it's a tight track, isn't it? Or am I thinking of wrong? It's a very...
It is quite a tight track. It's there's not a lot of overtaking opportunities.
No.
But it's an old school track in my eyes.
It is. Yeah, it's in Italy, right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those tracks that goes, oh, hang on, sorry, you've got non-human there, the overtake on Flea here. I think he's going to get this. It's going on the inside.
Of course. I'm on board with him. I've been watching that build up.
Yeah, he's got that. Right, yeah, it's... I will get there, Gaz, I promise.
No, it's alright, it's alright. It's just that we've got battles. Battles are more important than our chats.
You've actually got a 5-way battle, I think. Maybe it's 5 because you got down Speedy, upwards, all the way up to Flea, or non-human, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much fun. There is, it's freedom! Freedom! I thought I see him.
Spinning around, move out of my way. I know you feel me because you like me like this.
And I think he's lost his right end plate as well.
Right, I really need more spinning songs.
I'm sticking with my spinneroonie. But no, yeah, it's obviously they said George Russell last season. I think he was unlucky on that one, but as a track, I actually do like it. I think it's and Speedy's coming in. It's a fan favourite as well, isn't it? Really,
it really is. It's. Do you know what? I will be honest. I think the Tifosi, the massive Italian fans love it more than they love Monza.
Monza, yeah, they do.
Oh, this battle between Dixie, Matty, and Flea. That little battle there was quite nice to see.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something, right? About one thing I will say about Flea. Flea is one of those drivers that you don't see much of him, but when you do see him in a battle, it's always clean, it's always good.
Yeah, you can't get him off of you.
It's like a flea. He is like a flea.
Exactly, yeah, he sticks to you.
It's like a disease.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. The Italians, they prefer Imola than Monza.
Well, Imola is the home of the Scuderia. To be honest, I will be completely honest.
I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame him at all.
VSC as well.
Hold it. No. He spun out and crashed out.
Oh, is he really?
Yep.
Oh, at the top there on the map, I see it.
Yep.
Top right.
I think he spun out and crashed out.
Yeah.
I don't think it's either he's spun out or he's retired in the pits and the car's been sent all the way up there to retire. Yeah. Because Amar's not the type of person to retire on track.
No. So, what do you think?
About Imola? I love it.
Yeah.
See, Imola is an old school track, and old school tracks to me are always a winner. Now, I like the tight and twistiness of it. I like the way the cars flow when they get out, when they hook it up, and they go through it. It's absolutely amazing to see. But also, what I like is that fact that the drivers are thinking, you know what? I've really got to stay on track because of that gravel trap there, that gravel trap there, and that one over there. Whereas if you look around the Hungary now, a lot of the corners where there used to be gravel traps are now covered in tarmac, and it's just like, well, if you go back to non-human's slide around 10-13, it would have been a gravel trap. He would have hit.
Yeah. But the thing is, as well, though, I don't know if, well, you must already know this as well. Obviously, the traps on here aren't exactly the same as in real life either. Some of the, you know what I mean? It's sort of like where they're apex, some of the stuff's missing, as it would be in real life. Do you know what I mean?
There is slight adaptations, but that's only because of what they can do on it. Yeah. Obviously, like you've not got the like in Austria, they've got those sausage curbs.
Yep.
They're not really there. They're in Austria. They'll show you the colours there, but they're actually not sausage curbs. The yellow studded curbs that you get in Spain are not in the game. Which I think they should be, because
Belgium's changes. Belgium's not the same either. On some of the turn, on some of the
See, I will be honest. I've not noticed many things. What I've noticed is more the curbs are slightly different. If you get me?
Yeah, the curbs. Yeah, the curbs. That's what
the curbs are slightly different, so they're missing like here the yellow the red sausage curb that is at 10 11. It's not actually a sausage curb on this. When it was a sausage curb last year. So it's one of those things where you're like, actually, you know, it should have been a sausage curb, because I reckon if it's a sausage curb, people who go wide at 10 11 would slow a lot more, be a bit more conservative.
Got a thing for you, Gaz, that you can actually be able to drive him in next year's game, or this year's game.
Yes. Well, they have to be, if it's in the calendar, they had to put it in the game.
Yeah.
So we've got Portimao in there, we've got Jeddah. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to watching Jeddah.
I know there's three. So I know there's three coming in a free DLC, but I'm not sure which ones they are.
The historic tracks, apparently. Rumor is there'll be Turkey, there'll be Nürburgring,
all Speed Eaton, let's say.
Mugello is the one.
Right.
Okay. That's what rumor is.
Right. You haven't had any gas facts yet. What's going on?
What do you mean? About Hungary. All right.
About Hungary. We haven't had any.
Yeah, that's true. I was actually going to ask a question, but I think I've asked it before and I never get an answer. There's two in Hungary. There's the circuit itself has only got two named corners. Who are they named after, and what corners are they? That's a question to all viewers. So have fun with that. But then let's go through. Right. So Hungary itself. Okay. So the current layout. I call it the current layout because this does get tweaked from year to year, because they do change the corners slightly, and it does change things. Okay, so it is 4.381 kilometers. That's 2.722 miles. As I'm watching Veloci here trying to get past Flea. We'll just stay on board with that before going any further.
Oh, I'm on high road. I think he's just passed. Hey.
A little touch of there between Veloci and Flea, and Veloci does make it go past. Flea looking to get back. Flea goes really wide there and allows Speedy to get into the fray. So yeah, it's 14 turns, 9 to the right and then 5 to the left, with one DRS zone split into two. But there is the hidden extra corner between 1 and 2, which is 1A, 1B, however you want to call it. First raced around in 1986. First circuit to be built in Eastern Bloc, or as Brett called it behind the Iron Curtain. It wasn't behind the Iron Curtain at that time because it was actually after the Soviet Union collapsed. So it was behind. It was in the Eastern Bloc. Designed to be similar to Monaco, but this is what I found. Me and Herbert was discussing about this the other day, and this is the way Monaco should be,
right?
Because you've got this. You don't feel claustrophobic with the walls right on the edge of the track.
No.
Speedy makes it past Flea, and then Flea tries to get the switch back in, but doesn't get it pulled off. This is around the outside for Flea. I've actually climbed on board with Flea to see how he handles this. It just seems that Flea doesn't have the pace right now, and I'm not too sure why, because he is just as quick as he is. He's back at him. He's back at him. And Amar has left the session.
What was your question again?
Oh, basically, what 2 corners are named after drivers, and what are the names? Oh, we have a racing point, and I can't find out who it is.
What?
We had a racing point that was stopped dead on the track.
It wouldn't be Cons AI, would it? That's the only racing. Well, no, it wouldn't be Veloce. Otherwise, it'd be Cons AI.
Where's yeah, it could be Cons AI. I don't know who it was. All I see was the car was sideways, and all of a sudden it was like I went through and I couldn't find it again. I don't think it was Veloce. I really don't.
I'm going to go back to this battle with Pyro because he's got the ex-Anthony behind him.
I'll tell you what. Well, I'm gonna ask for Veloce's footage for lap 25. I don't think it was him, but we'll have to ask him. So, which corners are they, guys? Come on, this is the question I'm asking you.
Nigel Mansell.
Well done, this one. But you've got that off internet, haven't you?
No, I haven't googled it. I haven't googled it.
Right. So what corner?
Four.
Well done.
Seriously?
Seriously, Nigel Mansell, 10-4.
That was a complete freaking guess.
That's a very good guess. A very good guess. Right, now, what about the next one? Well,
I haven't got a clue. I really don't know. That'd be like Michael Schumacher. Oh, hang on, you got Pyro and
Tini Matty was off at 10-5, but luckily he's back up again.
Got past Pyro. I'd be saying like an old driver, but like Ayrton Senna or something like that. But Ayrton Senna wouldn't be on this track.
No, well, to be honest, there is quite a lot of corners named after Ayrton Senna.
Yeah, it wouldn't be on this track.
No, probably not.
Something like, I don't know, Bernie Ecclestone or something like that.
No, Bernie Ecclestone will never get a corner named after him. Maybe a corner of a classroom, because there's a bit of a dunce. But
classroom?
Yeah,
oh, right, yeah.
Like old school dunce corner. Right, I'll give you a clue. It was named after this driver in 1995.
Was he English?
He's not English.
If you say no, I'm not English. Okay.
Alright, I think Amar needs a. I think Amar needs to be up for investigation. Drink driving.
Really?
Although I will be completely honest with you, back in the 60s, a lot of drivers were given whiskey to calm their nerves. There was one start, I can't remember the name of the driver, but it was the German Grand Prix, and this guy was drunk. Jumped in the car, started driving. They started feeding him coffee to wake him up.
Wow.
Found out that he was becoming erratic. As he was sobered up, he was becoming erratic, so they started feeding him more whiskey, getting more drunk again.
I think Velia, I was about to say Velia hasn't stopped yet, and he's just coming in now.
See,
those tyres must be on the wall. They must be dead.
They are very rough. They are very rough indeed.
So that means Jake takes over the lead. Sharu will go up to second. DXD Anthony up to third. But penalties wise, yeah. Vela has 9 seconds, but Sharu has 9 seconds. Anthony third. This is definitely going to be a Williams.
But the thing is, though, it's going to be a Williams win. But you've got to give it to these two Mercedes drivers.
Yes.
They've done a long stint with the hard tyres, and they made it work.
Yep.
They're now second and third.
Penalty.
But have you seen where they started?
Then they've moved up 13 paces each.
15th, 16th they started.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll tell you what.
Then you've just got another 3-second penalty.
I'll give my driver the day to whichever driver finishes ahead of each other, or which one's got the least penalties really. Out of these two, the two Mercedes drivers, what a drive!
I think it's going to be Sharu because Velia's got 12 seconds. Unless he's got finished, unless he's served any in the. No, he hasn't. He hasn't served any in the pits.
Izzy's gone for. Izzy has definitely googled this, hasn't she? She's like, Alazy is named after Jean Alazy.
Oh, so, that's definitely googled.
Definitely, 10-11 is named after Jean Alazy.
Picked up another 3 seconds.
You know, Izzy, well done. You've got the second one right, but can you tell me why it's named after Jean Alazy? Nigel Mansell got. What's that?
Was he Hungarian?
No.
No. Oh, hang on, you have got Velia here on the over. Oh, he's lapping a Ferrari.
Yeah, he's just lapping people now.
Yeah, why was Nigel Mansell though?
Nigel Mansell's because of the fact that he's an absolutely outstanding racer and he won Hungary the most in the first few years. So it was like, they named it after him.
Oh, Pyro and Veloce.
There we go.
Pyro's not going to give that up.
I'll tell you what, thank you, Paul De Resta. aka Izzy. She basically got it completely right. 10-11 is named after Sean Alazy following his massive crash there during qualifying in the 1985 Hungarian Grand Prix. Well done.
She googled that.
If she googled it, so what?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's the fact that she got it right. She was she used the initiative and went, you know what? I'm gonna Google it. Sorry.
But mine was a complete utter guess.
So, to be honest, I still think you googled it. No, fair play to both of you for getting those two corners. But the thing is that there's so many corners named after people that they actually crash at them. Ascari at Italy.
Yep.
I'm trying to think now. There's like quite a lot out there.
All the champions.
But that's named after champions, not the fact that they're champions. But it's not named after an individual driver that's crashed there. If you know what I mean, it's named after just a general.
After champions, you know what I mean? It's crashing into it. That's still a bit. I don't know.
Izzy's telling me off there. Like, listen, I'm tired, and I'm the only one putting in the effort here. You know, I do. I do appreciate the effort. Cheers, Izzy. I really do appreciate it. I do like the fact that you do come on and throw a bit of banter, but thank you very much, Paul. Thank you very much, my Paul De Resta. She is my Paul De Resta. Actually, right out of everything, she is absolutely fantastic helping us out.
So now Sabre has done 21 laps on her car now. He has pitted, so
yeah, he'll get them to the end. It'll be, but the thing is, though, it's. Are they doing well enough for him to make these next 5 laps work so well for him that he doesn't have to worry about the chasing Mercedes?
He's got 10-second lead.
But that it was 11 seconds about half a second ago. You get what I mean? It's jumping down. It's coming down very quick.
Down.
So Jake will feel comfortable, but he'll be in his back of his head going, what happens to the catch up?
Yeah, but that 10 seconds, that's what he's got to do. What? That's what, 2.5 seconds a lap? Maybe?
Yeah, but he's already done over a second and a half. He's now 9.9 seconds behind.
Yeah.
So it's over.
So Bella is catching
2 seconds.
Really quick.
2 seconds. That is 2 seconds right now.
Yeah.
See, Jake now is around 10-13. Velo is at 10-12. So he's 2 turns away, really. Got to work it out. 10-13. So it's. And Velo's got to get this DRS now from drivers in front of him.
He is.
Well, he should do.
Yeah, he's got DRS open.
Oh. Izzy's put me in my place.
Oh. Is he?
Is he? Right, here we go. Turn 4 is named after Nigel Mansell due to him losing a wheel there in the during the 1987 Hungarian Grand Prix. Boom! Well done, Izzy. Put me in my place. Thank you very much. You're losing a wheel at that corner. You're
losing a wheel.
Fantastic.
Hey.
I absolutely adore that. That's brilliant. Oh, love you, Izzy. Thank you very much. I try to tell you what. Big respect.
Pyro, Speedy, turn 1. This is going to be tight. They're coming into turn 2. Speedy on the outside, Pyro on the inside. I'm going on board with one of them. I don't know, and then Speedy's going to get it. Pyro is down to 7th, Speedy up to 6th.
That was quite nicely done. A nice little battle there.
It was.
But
I don't think Pyro is going to get into the top 3 at the moment.
No. I'm actually going to look at it. At the moment, you've got to have to look at the drivers ahead. Now it's looking that Chevrolet is going to leap Velo on penalties, but Velo is actually no, sorry. Chevrolet's not going to get past Velo with the 6 seconds that he's going to try and catch up with. But Velo, he's got what, 3 laps to go, and that gap now is 7.5 seconds.
Can I go for a shout for driver of the day?
Who do you want to go for it?
Blockchain.
Because no penalties?
No penalties. Up to 13, moved up 13 places, and he's moving up, make that fault now, just lapping someone. That's my shout for driver of the day, but it's up to you.
I'll tell you something. I'm not going to argue with it. I think it's absolutely right. And we have someone who stopped. Freedom spun at 10.6.
Oh yeah, he's letting the Ferrari pass.
Yeah, it's like Leo passed. He knew he didn't have the speed to go take track.
He's going wide again.
Yeah, it's.
He's let Hobey past.
Yeah, it just seems that I think he might feel a little bit dejected right now.
Yeah.
Because he
was Freedom. He's a good driver, but he just doesn't get the results.
What?
10 seconds. See what? No, I'm sorry, but that's just bull crap.
I'm just. He's going slow. He's not cutting the corners. He's staying out of everybody's way, and he gets given a 10-second penalty. I will be honest. I think I've got a feeling that he's just going to roll this into the pits and retire.
Yeah. I think that 10-second penalty should be removed.
It should be. But then if he retires in the pits, then
he's in the pits. But that 10 seconds should be removed.
He retires.
He's in the pits.
He's in the pits.
See what happens to the car.
Yes. Right. So we're basically obviously we can't be on board. Are you on board with Freedom? Are you?
Well, I'm actually on the car. I'm on the car. The car's coming back out.
Because he retired.
Back out.
He retired.
He has retired.
He has retired. He retired before the car even got to his pit stop. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was in the pits. He retired as soon as the AI took over the car.
Yep. Now the car's going really slow. Really, really slow.
But how far does it go before it stops?
Turn 1 is going down, literally just straight down turn 1.
Yeah, goes out of turn 2, pulls over at turn 2, and he's out. Yep. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous where this game plays.
Why can't they just put it into the garage there and then?
Well, the thing, it used to, and now for some reason it doesn't do that. It's absolutely bizarre.
Dave Veloce, then driver of the day. He keeps this penalty clean.
Yes, definitely agree with you on that.
Oh, Veloce, don't let me down.
The thing is that he'll jump up for places. He'll end up getting up 14 places with their penalties going to Dixie Anthony.
He's trying to avoid that curb there. That curb, what is it with that curb? It wipes you out every time.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. But then I've just got to throw this as well. Non-human.
Jake has one.
Yeah, Jake has one. Non-human. 56 seconds behind the leader. And he's pitted 3 times. If he only pitted once, he'd be up there at the top.
Yep.
So we have Jake in first, Velo in second. Sharu is taking third. So we're going to have to invite these guys in for a chat.
Is this after penalties though? Is this after...
This will be after penalties. Alright, Veloce in fourth with our driver of the day. Dixie Anthony in fifth. Speedy takes 6. Let's see where Pyro and Non-Human finish. Pyro is 6th, sorry. Speedy in 7th. Non-Human currently holding into 8th. With DXT Matty taking 9th and Flea 10th.
With Non-Human taking slide of the day.
Wow, Izzy is just full of facts. I know what, I'll tell you what, Izzy, do you want to come take over for me today? Because you've actually done fun facts with Izzy today. Because she's the Hungarian has crowned 2 drivers in its 30-year history. Nigel Mansell in 1992 and Michael Schumacher in 2001.
Nice.
So, Izzy, fun facts with Izzy now.
Yeah.
So here we go, our Williams driver up there. Fun facts of Google. She's Googled there. Is he taking? Is you could have easily just like that, man. Yeah. Thanks very much. But fair play. So fastest lap goes to Velo with a 1:15.7. Absolutely fantastic. So Jake first, Velo second, Chiro in third. Veloce in 4th, Anthony in 5th, Pyro in 6th, Speedy in 7th, Non-Human 8th, DXT Matty in 9th, Flea round off the points in 10th, with Hobo in 11th, Teeny Matty in 12th, Leo in 13th, Cons in 14th, and Tim in 15th, Freedom in 16th, Freedom, Singh, Gebetto, Max Bowen, all DNF'd. We did have 2 reset tracks. One was Non-Human and the other was
Ferrari's Leo. Was it Leo? No, it wasn't. Non-Human.
Non-Human was one of them. Was it Velo?
I think no, it was Max, wasn't it?
No, was it Max? I don't know. I'm going to go through my footage again, and we'll find out. But those 2 drivers will get disqualified from the race. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump out of here. We need to get our podium sitters.
I can get Shuru in on that probably, I think.
Yeah.
Not the other 2 because I haven't got them.
Pyro may want his points as well as he may, everyone behind. So
Pyro.
Yeah, so everybody, it's actually, do us a favour, we will take in, so because Sharu is a reserve driver.
Right.
So we'll get Velo in, we will get Jake in, and we will get Veloce.
Sent Veloce in, right?
Right, if you can find me the others as well, because
who was it? Shuru.
No, not Sharu. You can get Sharu in if you want as well, but we would need to get Jake in.
I haven't got Jake.
I will try and find Jake.
Send him a...
Yeah, I do apologise. Right. If you can still add them to party. Right, I'll do it. I'll do it. You go when you go into your thing and add player, and then you can just type in. You can get through it if you want. Because like I'm just trying to find Jake's. There we go. I found Jake. So I've sent Jake. I've added Jake in. So that's one done. You sent Veloce?
I thought I did, or did I send them a game invite? I'm not sure. Couldn't send them. That's just Veloce. There's Veloce there.
Right, and we'll add it. Okay, and we'll add in. Dun, dun, dun. That's. I'm trying to C R. Is it CRL Velo? Right, I can't see what his name is. What's his gamer tag at the beginning of Velo's name? CRG. CRG. Okay, the Jake's not available. I do apologise. I'm just trying to. There we go. So I've set the so Jake's unavailable. We'll just wait for she's moments. So Kelly, what do you think of the race so far?
So far, it's ended.
Yeah. So what did you think of it? So?
Yeah, the race was a good race. I thought there's a few good battles going on. Obviously, we had non-humans. Little spinneroony, well, drifting, I suppose.
Oh, the drift, yeah, that was amazing. Glad we clipped that.
Yeah, he could have put him on Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. It was a really good race, and well done to Jake. Obviously, can't beat it, but well done to Jake for the win.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I completely agree.
Yourself?
It was great. I'm pretty much on the same boat. Obviously, we've had a few little offs that we weren't expecting.
Yes.
Amar's alcohol-fueled drive was not.
Was he actually drinking? Was he?
Of course. The thing is, if he's doing that bad, he's got to be drinking. Either that, or he's probably trying to put on those blind shades so that you can't see that. Because that was a terrible performance on his level.
Should we get an invite? Because I can't find him. I've got him, but I can't find him.
Don't worry about it. It's because he's a reserve anyway.
Right.
So basically, right. Okay, Veloce. We are pronouncing it right, aren't we?
What?
Are we pronouncing it right? Is it Veloce?
Yes.
Yeah, just making sure. Okay, so tell me, how did you feel your race went?
I don't know. The first lap I got damage, so I had to pit immediately. And then I thought I couldn't get to the points, but eventually I did. I also got lucky with the virtual safety car. I could pit and put the mediums on for my last stint, and yeah, eventually I got P4, and I'm quite happy with that.
Well, you actually get upgraded to P3 because Charu is a reserve driver, so he will
Okay.
he will give
That's
over
great.
his points. So that's fantastic. You also got mine and Curly's driver of the day as well.
Yes.
For your performance today, it was actually fantastic. The only driver apart from yourself and Cons were the only two drivers not to have a penalty. So
Great.
it's quite hard. That is like for me. I pride myself in the fact that I'm too slow to get penalties, and I still get penalties around Hungary. So, Joe, absolutely fantastic on that front. So, Kelly, got any questions?
Obviously, apart from no.
Yeah, no.
No,
Okay,
no.
so with the circuit, okay, how do you actually rate it as a good circuit or as a one that you'd rather not race?
I actually like the circuit because I don't know, it just suits me well. Yeah,
Yeah, you
great
did.
circuit.
He seems to handle everything really well today. You got caught up in the incident, which was not your none of your fault really. So that was unfortunate. You bounced back from that and stormed your way back up through the grid. Did absolutely fantastic. Absolutely an epic drive from our point of view. But where would you say was the part of the track that you found the hardest to handle?
The hardest to handle, I mean, that one corner after sector 1, you know, the left-hander,
The
that
fast,
very quick corner. Yes.
yeah, the fast left-hander, 10-4.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous corner because if you steer too much, then you spin out and then you're into the wall. It's also quite difficult for track limits because at the start of the race I quite quickly had 2 warnings, so I had to drive the whole race with 2 warnings, and yeah, I had to be careful. So the track limits are really difficult around this track.
Absolutely brilliant.
Next week it is
Belgium.
How do you think of that one?
Not my favorite one, but I'll try my best.
I'm actually looking forward to Belgium. It'd be fantastic. I love watching watching people race around Belgium. It's a long circuit, it's a long haul, but I'm sure.
One of my favourite ones to commentate on.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fantastic there, Veloce. But obviously, it's unfortunate we haven't got the rest of the podium place sitters with us. But thank you very much for joining us, Veloce, and congratulations on your podium and your driver of the day, which is fantastic efforts.
Thank you.
First of all, I'm going to say thank you to my co-commentator once again, Curly. Absolutely epic commentary partnership being you've got right now.
Yep.
So
commentators of the year, I reckon.
Well, you're gonna have to wait. We'll have to. What we'll have to do, we'll have to let Joe self-proclaim that we're commentators of the year, and then make ourselves a trophy. You know, the usual. Just
I'll
like
get the wife to do it.
Yeah. Speaking of wives, right? For all the viewers out there, right? Kaylee has got the best wife in the world. I am not joking. Just absolutely amazing.
I agree.
I'm not going to go into it, but you have got the amazing wife.
Go for it.
The woman is like he goes, I'm thinking about getting this so I can put this new game. She goes, yeah, I'll pay half. Bam, no questions, no arguments. Boom, yeah, I'll pay half of it. It's like, what?
She actually offered to buy. What it is, guys, right? It's the new, obviously, F1 game, right? She actually offered to buy the game, right? So, like, you know, standard edition. So I said, how about if I go deluxe, we'll go halves. So there, we got halves on the deluxe edition.
You know, the thing is that you got to. I'll be honest. If you're going to, for our kind of level, we're going to have to go to deluxe edition really if we're going to commentate at this at the next level. So,
Yes.
but yeah, you've got a fantastic missus there. You lucky
I
bastard.
totally agree.
Sorry for my language, guys.
I know
Right.
she hasn't got a sister. She's got a brother, but I don't think you want to go there.
Well, no. I was just contemplating that, going no. If George Russell knocked at my door, I'd probably say yes, but like that's a different story altogether. Now, guys, I'm going to say thank you very much for all our viewers who tuned in. Now you can catch us again tomorrow over at TNE. Kaylee's doing assists tier 3. I'm doing assists tier 2. Hobo and Nevo are doing no assists tier 2. So a lot of races for you to catch up on tomorrow. Sunday, TNE's got Sunday, Monday, TNE's got the USA regionals. You've got the European regionals on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and that'll bring us back round. Personally, I've got nothing until Friday now, and nothing commentary wise until Friday. So I've got a few things I've got to personally do. So it'll be quite interesting now for me. I've got Joe's it's the opposite of what I'm used to. Kaylee, you've got quite a lot on, haven't you? Again. So what have you got over the next few days?
I've got Parabolical F2 tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Then I've got EBL at 4, comms racing at 6, and then assists tier 3 at 9. What about that's with Ari. And then Sunday, I'm quite busy on Sunday too. Parabolical 3:30 Division 3, and then again on 7:30 as well in a different league. Which I don't know if I'm allowed to promote, but yeah, which is yeah, but it is, isn't it? LFR.
LFR, yeah. What you can do anyway, you can just go if you can't get onto Kaylee's Discord, he's got a full plan on it, or even just go onto his YouTube or his Twitch channel. It'll give you everything there that you can catch up and see what Kaylee is up to. Some content is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, jump on there. Also, if you've not seen it, we did have a heads up podcast on the DXT channel yesterday. Get on that and just find out the reason why it's called Viking funerals need to be legalized. Yeah, you go. So just get on. If you're laughing at it, get on and find out why. Absolutely fantastic. It was a great effort from Hobo, Nevo, and me there tagging along, joining in. A great conversation. Do it every 2 weeks. Be ready, because in 2 weeks' time there's going to be a big announcement for myself in 2 weeks on the Heads Up podcast. So you got to tune in on that. And then I will reiterate it on this channel again with TeaTime. So yeah, tune in the next every week really to find out more about this big announcement that I have coming up. But
now I'm intrigued.
Yes, I've kept it under wraps. The only two people that know about it is Nevo and Hobo, and they're not going to say nothing because we're going to make a big announcement about it. It's basically taking us to the next level announcement. So yeah, I've got to say thank you again to everybody who's tuned in, everybody's put a comment on, liked the stream, everybody subscribed to or followed either myself or Kaylee's. Very much appreciated. We do appreciate all the support we can get. But as for us right now, that is us until tomorrow. So good night.
Good.